from race issues to our police department. And now we're at the point where, like, yo, so what do we tell our kids, man? You do the right thing.
Right.
You know, you go to school, you get great grades, you know, you do your homework, you do everything your parents ask you to do.
Right.
You know, but one day, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, I mean, and again, this is probably what I personally tell my children. So again, I'm not trying to be dogmatic or have any rhetoric out there, but honestly, man, I tell them to have faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And always, when you walk out the door, put God first. And I believe in a protective hedge, because ultimately we can't control what other evils are going on outside. You know what I mean? All we can do is build up our households and build up our communities. And that's why we're having meetings like this, because I truly believe that, you know, there's so much power and magic in every one of these young people in here. But when it all comes together and you see that unity happen, it creates this amazing force field, and it shows how much we care for one another. So I tend, again, my kids are 5 years old. So when I'm explaining to them a lot of the adversities and why the world may be the way that it is, I have to put it in very simple terms. And I always tell them there's some very unhappy people out there. And there's a lot of people in pain, and we can't judge those people in pain, but we can't operate in the same way that they do.
Sure.
And they can grasp that concept, and I think anybody can grasp that concept. And I often say things that kind of fall on a broad audience, but I truly believe that it's as simple as hurt people hurt people.
There it is.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of hurt going on, and we can fix that hurt, so we don't continue this vicious cycle.
I think it was Roland Martin, I'm not sure, who said that, you know, one important thing to keep with your children and the young people is that it's all about you getting home.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's about you getting home. Like, if you get pulled over by the cops, you know, it's not the time to be belligerent. It's not the time,
right.
You know, think about, I've got to get home.
Right.
Like, I've got to do what I got to do at this stop in this situation just to get home.